everybody, welcome to my first YouTube video. I'm so excited to be recording this today because this means it's the beginning of my fitness journey. And what I'm really excited about is that I will be doing this fitness journey and recording it at the same time. I'm not going to be, getting fit and at the very end going to be recording about, oh, this is how I got there in a 10-minute video. No, I am going to be recording every week a video of my progress and talk about my ups and my downs and my food I've been eating, the changes I'm making, the macros I'm doing. And why am I doing this? Because not only do I want to help others, I want others to maybe help me or, and this is going to keep me accountable. And what I mean by that is, when you have a training appointment or you have a doctor's appointment, you're using someone else's time to have them help you, or you have a date, or when you have a planned time with someone else and they're relying on you to show up, you show up. Sometimes even when you don't feel like it and you want to make an excuse, you still show up. So what these YouTube videos are going to help me with is stay accountable on my progress. And for the longest time, I just keep falling off the bandwagon. The weight keeps creeping up. Right now I'm at my highest weight ever, and I hit a point where I saw a picture from a friend's party and she posted it on Instagram, and I was just like, oh my God, what am I doing? Like, why, Ashley? This is not you. Like, what's been going on? And, everyone goes through certain things like that, whether it's not about weight loss, it could be just lifestyle or anything. You kind of hit a point where you just have a reality check and you're asking yourself, what are you doing? So I got to that point, and I got to that point a few months ago, and I did lose some weight since then. What changes I have made was I was just more diligent. I included intermittent fasting, meaning like I skip breakfast. I wake up pretty early for work right now, so I skip breakfast at, what I would typically eat breakfast at 8, and I've been just going straight to lunch. I'll drink like coffee or tea in the morning, and then I'll wait to eat around lunch, and then I'll have regular meals from like lunch till dinner, and then I'll repeat the cycle. And I did lose some weight, but I kind of fell off the bandwagon again and gained a few pounds back because of Mother's Day and my mom's birthday, which is like the same week. So you can just imagine, like, my family revolves life around food. So it's trying to battle the whole family and food thing and life. It's very tough, and I know there's people out there that are probably busier than me. Right now, I'm going through so much with my current job. I am building a business on the side. I have dogs I have to take care of. I have a boyfriend. We're in a house that I'm always cleaning. So, I understand some people have kids, some people have, like 3 jobs. I get it. Everyone's busy, but I am hoping these videos will help others achieve their goals. Because if I can do it, you can do it. So my goal for these videos is to make progress with myself, and hopefully others make progress following along my story. And I find that, recording every week will keep me diligent, and, I think it will just be a fun journey to talk about. And, I think as I do this journey and record, I'll be able to, tell you guys things I've learned about this journey and changes I'm making, and hopefully you guys can implement it in your lives. So that being said, my plan is that every week I'm going to do a video. I'm going to weigh myself that day before I do the video, in the morning before I eat or drink anything. And then after I record the video, I will be posting my weekly summary of food. I'm going to be using Fatsecret as my food calculator, and if you guys are interested in seeing what Fatsecret is, it's similar to MyFitnessPal, but I just think the community is a little more, I don't know, not that it's more supportive, but it's just a little more integrated. Like, I've been talking to the same people for many years. My weight history has been on there since college, and I love it. I just love the way the layout is, the community. It's simple, it's easy to use. They have journals, you can export your food diet, everything. And like, what you could do is implement your weight and your goal weight, and it will help you estimate what calories you should be eating. I don't normally follow that right now. My calories is like around 1,800, but I don't really I'm not focusing on calorie counting in this journey. I'm going to be focusing on more going low carb, trying to control my carbs, not eat grains, not eat processed foods, focus on whole foods, and see where this gets me. And of course, during this journey, things may change. I might find things are working for me differently or better. As that happens, I will explain it. But anyway, if you guys are interested in looking at the food diary I'm going to be using, it's called fatsecret.com. I put the link below. And I also attached my username, so in case you sign up and you want to buddy me, you could do that too. And then, I have my stuff public, so if you guys want to just look at my food diary, and you can even see my weight history, how it's like, woo, 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 like, you can see all that. So that's what I'm going to be using, and every week I'm going to export my PDF file of my weekly food diary, and I'll be posting it down there for you to download and review, so you could see what I've been eating as I make progress. Anyway, so that also I think will be helpful in this journey. Another thing is, if you guys have any suggestions, speak up. I could use all the help in the world. And so another thing you might be thinking is, what did I do to gain this weight? Well, there's many things. I met my boyfriend 5 years ago, and at the time I lived in the city, I was eating the clean diet. I don't know if you guys heard of that. It's kind of like I was doing a 21-day cleanse, and I lost a lot of weight. But also, like a year before that, I gained weight from another relationship. The relationship ended really badly. I lost weight in not a good way. I was not eating. I just couldn't stomach food for a while. So I went from 145 pounds to like 120. And I kind of stuck at 120 for a little while. I went from 125 to 124. And then I met my boyfriend. And that's when the weight started slowly creeping in the last 5 years. And I think there's multiple factors to it. I stopped living in the city and I moved out and I got a job, a desk job, 9-to-5 desk job out in northern New York area. So there's not a lot of walking around. It's not like the city where you could just run place to place and you're always walking. Everything is you have to drive. So you're stuck in your office and it's very tough. You're sitting all day, you're bombarded with work. So that on top of, being comfortable in a relationship, I've gotten so busy that I got lazy. I'd been putting my health on the back burner. And on top of that, I discovered I had a hormone imbalance, and I thought I'd never have something like that. And I started working with a nutritionist who suggested I switch some things in my life around. I switched birth control, and I've been adding more vegetables in my diet. And I notice also I've been meditating. So since I worked with my nutritionist the last year, I noticed I've been feeling a lot better, and I kind of have more control of my weight in my body and my mind. So those are some changes I have implemented already. And, some of them I'm wavering on. I just got to keep up with them. But that's the point of this series, is I am going to do my best to keep up with certain habits, create new habits, ditch old habits, and I'll explain everything in each video of what I'm doing and what is helping me. So in that sense, I'm trying to get my hormones balanced. I haven't taken a test since last August, and right now today is we're May. So it's going on to be a year, and I'm hoping maybe by this coming August I'll take another hormone hormone test, just to see where my hormones are and see if I've improved. Because sometimes if your hormones are out of whack, you won't lose weight. And there was a time I was just stuck. No matter how hard I worked out, no matter how healthy I ate, the scale wasn't budging. I wasn't feeling any fitter or thinner, even in my clothes. Nothing was changing. And that's where I found out that, hormones could possibly be an issue. So if you're someone who's just does everything in the world to try to lose weight and you're not seeing any progress, quick tip, go to your doctor, go get a hormone imbalance test, hormone test, and also check your stress. Stress is something you should manage, because between stress and having a hormone imbalance, you won't get anywhere. And believe me, I lived that way for the last year. So please consider that if you're someone who hasn't seen any changes for months or even a year like me. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to next week post before pictures. I'm going to post some pictures what I looked like back in like 5 years ago, where I was like not eating, and I'm going to explain what I was doing then, what I did now, and the changes I have made since then, and then the changes I will be making for this journey. So right now this is just an introduction to tell you what I plan on doing for this series. And starting next week, I will be posting my weekly food plan that I ate for this week. So today, I'm starting today, and I'm going to be recording all through this week and see what changes. And I'll tell you the weight I was starting today and then the weight I am then. Hopefully this will, help others, and you guys could give me suggestions. And this is kind of like, I hope to build a community or, kind of like a support group through this journey, because I totally understand, getting your health back is not easy and it takes time. So, I'm excited to do this. This is going to be fun, and, I can't wait to record my next video next week, and hopefully, I can stay on track with my food and, really make progress to show you guys that even if I'm crazy busy, you guys are crazy busy, there's always ways to fit things in. So thank you for watching, and I'm excited to get back to you guys in a week. And yeah, if you can subscribe, you'll be able to follow me doing that. And also I attached my my Instagram name below, so you can follow me on Instagram. I post more so on Instagram than, I post mostly twice a day on Instagram sometimes. Just like, I'm going to be posting like the food I'm doing, just kind of my activity. I like to keep in touch with people. So if you guys like, you'll be easier to contact me through Instagram. So I have that down there if you want to add me. And yeah, so keep in touch, wait for my next video, and I am excited to start this. All right, thanks.